Hello and welcome to the Dutching channel. It's Wednesday the 3rd of April 2024 and it's just gone 8:15 in the morning, and we're going to do the selections today from Catterick, which did have an inspection this morning and passed. So we'll see how that meeting gets on. And we're going to start with the first race there today, and that will be the 155. So at the moment we've got 10 going to post here for an apprentice handicap, and our top selection is going to be King of the Jungle. So we're going to go back to Matchbook. I preferred the layout and everything else of that. There's nothing to do with the prices, of course, because this is just for information. King of the Jungle, that's currently trading at 5.7. So stakes of £17.54 would return £100. Our second selection is Rockley Point. And Rockley Point, that is at the moment 7.2. Stakes of £13.89 would return us £100. And our third selection is one for the ladies. And one for the ladies, that is 5.4. And stakes there of £18.52 would return £100, and those three added together, wow, £49.95. So we have only 5 pence left to stake on whatever we need to do, and that's the type of selection at the moment I'm getting come in. If I back 4, the fourth one comes in and it makes a bit of a loss, and that's how I've really lost the last 4 days, but that's pretty much racing, I suppose. So we'll have a look at Tommy Two Hoots, and that is currently 12. Don't forget the over round figure, not going to be good at this time of the day, so remember to bet about 10 minutes before the off if you're backing like I do, which is more than one horse. So we've got King of the Jungle, Rockley Point, and one for the ladies. If one of those three was the win, we would receive £100. And if you want to go down to Tommy Two Hoops, you'll get 60 pence back. And moving into the next race, which is going to be the 225. And we've got a couple of non-runners here. One of these has only just come out, so that is, well, Midnight Force was there overnight, so that's a non-runner, and now 99. And I'm just wondering what the going's going to be like there and how many more we're going to get pulled out as the day goes on. So that now leaves 9 in this race. And our top selection here will be Wicharpi. So we're going to have a look in Matchbook into the second race there. And Wicharpi at the moment is currently trading at 5.1. So stakes of £19.61 would return £100. And our second selection is Crack the Code, which is currently at the top of the betting at 5. So stakes of £20 would return £100. And our third selection is Sergeant Mayer. And Sergeant Mayer is 8.6. So we'll see if we've got enough money to put on that one first. We've got £10.39 left, so just over it is. And that's the stakes of £50. So we'll have to get our calculator from here. And Sergeant Mayer, the price on this one is currently 8.6. And we'll times that by the stake of £10.39 that we had left. And you'll see there that we got £89.35 return if that was the win. And the other two, Wicharpi and crack the code. If one of those two was to win, it would return £100. So moving into the next race, which is going to be the 255. This is going to be another handicap. We've got a non-runner here which I've already taken off this morning. That was Far From Forgotten. So that leaves us a field of 12. And we'll go in and have a look. We've got Clear White Light as our top selection. And we'll move on to that third race in Matchbook. And Clear White Light, that's currently trading at 5.1. And stakes of £19.61 would return £100. And our second selection is Heather Down Hero, which is at the top there at 7.2. Stakes of £13.89 would return £100. And our third selection is Joie de Vivre. And Joie de Vivre there is 10.5. And stakes of £9.52 would return £100. And now that leaves us £6.98 to play. And our fourth selection is Colton. And Colton is currently 12.5. And you'll see that that would have needed £8, but we've got £6.98. And that would bring our stakes up to £50. So Colton, £6.98 times the SP there of 12.5 will return us 87.25, so that's okay. And the three that we got running for us are Clear White Light, Heather Down Hero, and Joie de Vivre. So one of those three would return us £100. And we're now going to move into the fourth race. And this will be the 325. Let me just have a drink while I'm at. And you'll see here that the 325, we've got unraced horses, so I wouldn't be having a bet in those races. So we can put a line through that one. And then moving on to the 355 at Catterick. We've got a handicap here. There's a couple of non-runners in 8 Mile and Darbucks. And that's going to leave us a field of 10. So into the 355. Our top selection here is Al Muqdad, or Al Muqdad. So let's go into Matchbook, into the 355. And the price here at the moment is 4.9. So stakes of £20.41 would return us £100. And our second selection is Beauty Choice. And Beauty Choice, that's currently trading at 7.2. And stakes there of £13.89 would return us £100. And our third selection is Shark 2-1. And Shark 2-1, this is currently trading at 13. and stakes there of £7.69 would return us £100. So we'll have a look at what we've staked is £41.99. That leaves us £8 and a penny left over. And our fourth selection is Mr. Strutter. And Mr. Strutter, that's currently 17. That will need £5.88. So that would return us £100. And we've got £2.13 left. So this will be the one that will win because it will just give me pennies back. That's what's been happening. So our fifth selection is Sir Maxi. This is currently 7.2. And as I say, we don't have £13.89 to lay. So all we can do is the £2.13. So Sir Maxi, £2.13, and we'll times that by 7.2. That would give us a return of £15.33, but we would have 4 running for us, and that'll be Al Muqdad, Beauty Choice, Shark 2-1, and Mr. Strutter. One of those 4 would return £100. Now I'm going to do things a little bit different from the next race, and I'll show you. It's just because I think on busy days, and I know today isn't busy, but on busy days I'm doing like 40-50 selections and it's taking sometimes 8 hours. So just to make it a little bit less, I'm going to make sure that every horse has been under rules 3 times. So, and what I mean by this, you can see in this race that Act of Violence has run twice, but I just want to make sure now that everyone has run 3 times because it will just knock the amount of selections down. And I don't really want to be betting in that many races if I can help it. If I could, I would limit it to maybe listed group races and handicaps, and not even novice hurdles and everything else. But you're normally finding novice races or maiden races that they wouldn't have all run 3 times anyway, so that would mostly be okay. But if you've run twice here, I've gone back and looked. Yes, they do win. I haven't got a problem with that, but they also, there's a high percentage of them that don't win. So we're going to leave out the 427 today, and we're going to go into the last race at Catterick, which is the 5 o'clock, and 10 go to post here for a handicap. So we put our line through that 427, and the 5 o'clock top selection here is John Kirkup. So we'll go to Racing TV. We'll go into Matchbook, and we'll go along to the last race there. And John Kirkup at the moment is currently the outsider, and that's trading at 20. Then our second selection is Foreseeable Future, and that is at the moment 9.2, and stakes of £10.87 on that would return £100. And I'm not sure if I just said it or not. John Kirkup was trading at 20, and stakes of £5 would return 100 there. And our third selection is Impressor. So Impressor, that's currently trading at 6.2, and stakes here of £16.13 would return £100. And our fourth selection is Trilby, and Trilby currently at the top there, and that is 5.4. So we'll just make sure that we've got enough to put on that one. No, we didn't. We got £18.52 needed. We've got £18, so it's not going to be the end of the world, that one. So let's look in our full selection. We'll start off with Trilby, and our stakes there would be £18 times the price of 5.4 would return us £97.20, and then we would have 3 running for us, which would be John Kirkup, Foreseeable Future, and Impressor. One of those would return £100. So back to race 1, we'll do a quick recap. In the 155 at Catterick, King of the Jungle, Rockley Point, 1 for the ladies. One of those 3 would return £100, and Tommy Two Hoots we know would be 60p. Into the 225, we've got 2 running for us with Sharpie and Crack the Code. If one of those 2 wins, it'd be £100, and the lesser amount would be Sergeant Mayer. Into the 3rd race, the 255, we've got 3 running for us: Clear White Light, Heather Down Hero, and Joy de Vivre. If one of those 3 win, it would return £100, and Colton would be the lesser amount. 325, we're not going to be betting there. In the 355, we've got 4 running for us: Al Muqdad, Beauty Choice, Shark 2-1, Mr. Strutter. If one of those 4 wins, it would be a return of £100, and Sir Maxi would be the lower amount. Then I'm not having a bet in the 427. And then in the 5 o'clock at Catterick, we've got 3 running for us: John Kirkup, Foreseeable Future, and Impressor. And if one of those 3 win, we'll return £100, and Trilby would be the lesser amount. So good luck with whatever you're playing at Catterick today. It has survived an inspection for now. So good luck for this afternoon, and I'll be back for the results show this evening, and hopefully we can turn this bad luck round, because that's what I'm calling it. I'm not calling it, there's not bad selections, I'm just not getting the right one home. So yeah, we have had 4 lost days on the trot, so let's hope we can change that round and get a win today. But thanks for watching.